Hello, queens and gentlemen, obviously kings as well, or welcome to my show. If you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I am a creator of Calling My King. I help transform a woman to create lasting love through Vedic astrology, neuroscience, and transactional analysis. And today, obviously, you guys have a really special request. That is, you guys want to do a little bit more of astrology. I'm happy to do so. And today we're going to be specifically talking about charts. So if you don't know how to cast a chart or do horary or prajna, I'm going to give you a simple technique today specifically. And if somebody is making a phone call and you want to know what is it about, I think it's really important to have this in mind, especially if somebody you like or it's a business or anything like that, and you are receiving the phone call, and it doesn't matter who it is, you always can cast the chart of the time that they made the phone call. We're always going to use the ascendant, which is the lagna, and which is house one. We're going to use them as house one. That's the person who's calling you. And you're obviously house number 7. And that means that you're in the descendant. You're the person it's going to be receiving the phone call if you obviously didn't pick it up. You obviously can see what's going on behind the scene as well, if the person likes you or does not like you. If you know your essential dignity table, that's great. I think that's going to be very helpful. What is essential dignity table? It's actually used by Lilith, and it's the same thing as the Rashi, the strength of the Rashi as well, so of the planet. So you can always look at that and see if they're compatible in that way. If the chart is showing that the first house and the 7th house is not compatible, maybe just wait a little bit longer and see what actually can change the outcome. And sometime if it's just calling a next day or a week afterwards, or just doing a follow-up phone call would be actually maybe at a later date, could be very helpful. But obviously they want something from you. You always can check where the moon is positioning. That is where the moon is going to be taking action. What is the next action, or what aspect that is actually going to be doing next? When I say aspect, what I mean by what is the next step the moon is going to be taking? Is there any action is being taken? Is there a square? Is there opposition? And is there a conjunction that's happening? Just know the opposition is some sort of irritation, maybe a disagreement, like you have to compromise a little bit there on that topic. And it depends on what house is it. What's more important, how healthy the moon is, and as well, which house is it sitting at. We obviously want it in the moon in a nice position. So that means things are going a little easier than normal. Or I should say, the moon will be a little bit more comfortable in that position. So obviously in the house of Taurus or Cancer. But if it's a negative situation where you're going for a lawsuit and they are able to deliver or find out more information about you, or your ex-wife or ex-husband is calling you and they want to deliver some negative information, that could be not a good situation as well. So it really depends on the situation, and you kind of know your situation a little bit better, especially if it's being dealt by you specifically. Next important part of it, if you see any squares, that means there's obviously something's going to be T-bone, and it's going to take extra effort to make it happen, right? Easy aspects, obviously it's going to make things a little bit easier. Depends on the situation. All right, so just keep in mind about that. I'm not saying easy aspect is always good. No, not necessarily. If you don't want to hear about your ex calling you and they're reaching out and they were successful to be reaching out and you got irritated, and again, don't react. Okay, it's important. Just center yourself, assess the situation, and obviously if you know astrology, it's going to be very, very helpful. You can see if you're also in a weak position as well. So I like using essential dignity. You can use that. You have to find out if your planet have any strength. If there is strength, so that means that you have a little bit more of control of the situation compared to the person that is calling you. So that's really important. So you can find out how they actually feel based on just casting this chart. So all you have to do is find out what time they called you. You just enter in your data. You can obviously use any software. It doesn't matter if it's tropical or sidereal. It works either way. And if you know degree theory, that's great. If you know the nakshatra as well, and that's going to be very helpful. The more information you have, the better it is on hand. But watch what the moon is doing. Watch what the seventh house, because you're the receiving call as well, and see if you're in a better strength. If you're in a better strength, obviously you can overcome the situation for good or worse. I always recommend you're in a better position. If you're not in a better position, just wait another day or two, 24 hours. Wait until the moon moves into a different direction and see what's gonna happen as well. You also want to know which the planet that is ascendant and the seventh house, which is the first and seventh house, is there any hard aspects? Hard aspects is not a good situation. So that means you need to take extra effort to make things happen. So that's not good as well. Opposition, you guys are completely on opposite side, meaning you have to compromise. I hate using the word compromise, but ideally you guys have different point of view and you're going to struggle a little bit of a tug of war in that area. So be ready to be uncomfortable. That's what I'm trying to say. And be ready to give up some certain things as well. So that being said, that is really key here when it comes to charts like that. You can do it with any types of phone call as well. So I would recommend you try to test this out. And maybe if you have done something like this before, please leave a comment down below. I love to hear a little bit more about maybe the outcome that it actually helped you to prepare for certain phone calls or important phone calls as well. You want to know which is the better time to make these phone calls as well, and how the person might react as well. So you have a better idea if you're going to catch them on a good time or a bad time. So yeah, that being said, I want to conclude my video today. I want to take the time here to thank you for watching my video. I'll make more videos like astrology as requested. My goal here, I really want to reach 10,000 subscribers. I really want to get there. I need your help in this community, and I definitely need you to help me to get there. So I would recommend you just get your friends, come on this channel, especially if it's the same interested in here, and especially dating, astrology, or science here as well. I'm going to put out some database information, so that's going to help along the way as well. All right, I want to take the time to thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, I forgot. I have a membership too, so check that out as well. All right, bye now.